Shalom. Kohalo Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakal Kadash, Rakatah. Bless me with the spirit to do this lesson. And in this lesson, I want to touch on what's going on as far as this so-called migrant thing, where that is the northern kingdom of the nation of Israel. You got Guatemalans, Colombians, Dominicans, Salvadorians, Ecuadorians coming over here in droves, man. They said over 42,000 in the past year snuck into the United States, which, is a damn lie. Esau, Edom, he brings his numbers out and it's just a complete lie, man, because what they're doing with these so-called migrants is they have them come over here and work for cheap labor, man. Basically enslave them for nothing, pay them close to nothing, man. And then, they they don't give these I'm gonna say they don't give our brothers no way to stay, no place to rest their heads, no comfortable place, that is, where you have skyscrapers and all these buildings being built up with all these apartments that's vacant, man. This is how the devil is, man. Right? You come, you work, you get out. A lot of our brothers in the Northern Kingdom, they don't look at the Southern Kingdom, which will consist of so-called Negroes, right? The so-called Black Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. They're brothers. They will have a proud spirit on them. A proud spirit on them, where they would think that they're better once they come over here. They would look down on their brothers, and this is the Most High jacking up the tribes, but at the same time, the Most High is a master chess player. The Most High is bringing the tribes together, without a lot of us even knowing it. A lot of these so-called migrants, which are the Northern Kingdom of the nation of Israel, they are being brought here for two reasons: either to repent and find the words of the Lord, man, or be destroyed when the thermonuclear missiles hit, man. Because over there in their countries, so-called countries, whether Ecuador, Mexico, whatever, they live in very, very, poor conditions, man. When they come over here to America, I was watching a video. It was a hoax with this Northern Kingdom brother. He finally got his first paycheck here in America, and this man kissed the check. He was crying. He couldn't believe it. It was like it's like he made it, which America has deceived a lot of our people, man. America has put a mirage in front of our people to have them think that, they made it here. That's it. They're good. They're going to be good from here on out. But no, what they don't understand is that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is getting ready to judge and destroy this place, man. And rightfully so. And they're going to either take part in that or take part in the deliverance that's going to go on over here in Babylon the Great. So before I play this, right, I want to give one scripture. You know how I do. Let's get Jeremiah. You should know where I'm going, brothers. And Akim and Akwaf listening. This is Jeremiah chapter 30. Salaki, Jeremiah chapter 50, right? In verse 33. And it reads, thus saith the Lord, Salakia, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel, right? Which in this context represents the northern kingdom of the nation of Israel, which would consist of the so-called Puerto Ricans, which is the head tribe, the tribe of Joseph, so-called Dominicans, Dominicans, Ecuadorians, Salvadorians, Brazilians, Chileans, Uruguay Indians, Mexicans, Colombians, Cubans, of that from over there in those regions, those of Negroid and Indian descent, right? As a lot would say, indigenous descent, right? And it says, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah would consist of the so-called Negroes, West Indians, Haitians, those over there on the islands, the Trinidadians, the Jamaicans, the St. Thomas, St. Croix, those of those regions, the Caribbeans, right? Those of Indian and Negro descent, right? So it says one more time, Jeremiah 50:33, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together. We are being oppressed together. And in this video, you're going to see how our people don't have a place to stay. Our people don't have a damn thing, man, but the clothes on their back and the shoes on their feet, right? So it says, and all that took them held them captive, right? Held them, Salakia, I'm going to read that again. And the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go, man, right? And they don't want to let us go, man, because they know who we are, right? But yet, they're going to be judged and be put to death from holding on to us for so long. It's already written. The Most High is going to judge all these other nations, right? Chiefly the house of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, right? Then you have the so-called Chinese, Japanese, East Indians, Africans, and Arabs, man. All of those people have come together to oppress the nation of Israel, man. And here in America, Babylon the Great, the children of Israel and the children of Judah are oppressed together, man, which you're going to see here in this video, man. So without further ado, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel, which I'm going to get those scriptures, man. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, and that light, we are approaching it. We see the light, man, and we are approaching it, right? So we're going to play that. We're going to play this, and we're going to Yahweh Shem Yahshua willing to let this edify. Shalom.
At 11 o'clock, I'm Sandra Bookman.
And I'm Joe Torres. First, that breaking news. A large crowd of asylum seekers protesting in Midtown Manhattan tonight.
This is happening outside the Watson Hotel on 57th Street. They say they've been locked out of that hotel where they have been housed, and they're being forced to move to the Brooklyn Marine Terminal.
Eyewitness News reporter Lucy Yang on the scene with the latest details. Lucy.
Well, Joe and Sandra, we have outcry tonight after the city started moving migrants out of this hotel. Now, Mayor Adams announced a week ago plans to set up a 1,000-bed facility in Brooklyn for the migrants, and this weekend they began moving men there, but not without controversy.
Desperation and fear spilled out onto West 57th Street tonight outside the Watson Hotel.
It's a prophetic thing that immigration is only for
Basically what's happening here is that
and not for everyone.
These migrants housed here since they were bused to New York City are getting on the bus again. This time, we're told they're being transferred to the Brooklyn Cruise Terminal in Red Hook, where cots.
And look at that, man. It looked like a concentration camp, man. That's what it looked like, you know. So they want to move them out of that hotel and into this, you know. And that's what the Walmarts are going to become, right? The Costco's, right? The BJ's, all of those places, they were built for things like this, man. Stadiums, right? But Esau Edom has another thing coming, man. He does not know what he's doing. He does not know why, because he's not in control. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is in control, man. Continue.
Have been set up, except they don't want to go.
Allá por un refugio nuevamente, pero nos devolvimos.
Pedro Durand, originally from Venezuela, arrived in New York in mid-October. He was already bused to Brooklyn, but said it was so cold he came back to the Watson, except he is no longer welcomed here.
It's not humane. This is not the way you treat human beings. They want to go back into their rooms at the Watson Hotel. This is what they think of as their home right now. This is their home right now.
According to the mayor's spokesman, plans are to, quote, transition the hotel to meet the large number of asylum-seeking families with children. These single men are being sent to Red Hook. The city says, quote, more than 42,000 asylum seekers have arrived in New York City. More keep coming, and resources are already overstretched. Volunteer advocates argue the city should put these migrants in some of the most expensive pieces of real estate in the world.
He could have easily, along with Governor Hochul, opened up all the vacant luxury apartments. We are on 57th Street right now. This is Billionaires Row. Half of the super towers on this street are empty.
And I said that earlier in the video, man. They are building these apartment buildings, right? Which have 100 units, but only 20 of them are full, man. But then you have another 80 that's vacant that they can put, people in. But this devil is so damn greedy and so evil that he won't even consider that, man. Right? Let me get something real quick. I'm gonna show you something how this devil is, man. To show you how he thinks, what he thinks, right? Let's see. Let's see it right now. This is Proverbs chapter 29. I'm gonna start at 6. In the transgression of an evil man, there is a snare. And what was the snare? It was a trap, man. They brought them here, right? Seeking refuge, right? Here in America from, it was one brother, he was from Venezuela, right? He was from Venezuela, right? So he came here with hopes that he was gonna make a life for himself, man. But yet, they brought him here just to have him out on the street, man. Right? Because they put him in these hotels, and these hotels ain't that bad. Right? So when they get up there, they have a room, they have a TV, they come in, they work, they come up, they come in there and they they get a good night's rest, whatever. But now they're kicking them out of there, telling them they want them to go to this and that's the single men. Was showing you that they hate you men, man. They hate the so-called Latino men the same way they hate the so-called Negro men, right? But the women and the children, they want them to stay in a bigger hotel, right? They put them in a bigger hotel to whereas they can have more room. But they want to just stack you men on top of each other as they did on the slave ships, man, coming over here. Because so-called Latinos was on slave ships as well, man. Defecating, shitting on themselves, same thing, man. Right? But that was a snare that a sinful man, who is Esau, the most sinful man. He is sin. He is walking sin, man. Right? So it says, in the transgression of an evil man, there is a snare, but the righteous doth sing and rejoice. Who is the righteous? The children of Israel. Check this out. The righteous considereth the cause of the poor, man. So if there were righteous rulers put up in America, Babylon the Great set up, they would consider the poor, man. They would consider, like if we had a governing body that was righteous of our own people, and our own people came to their own people to seek refuge, we would consider it, man. We would put them up, right? We would have them comfortable, man. right? But what? But the wicked regardeth not to know it, right? That woman said, she said, let's go back a little bit. She said, this is not how you treat. Let's get it right here.
Welcome to
It's not humane. This is not the way you treat human beings. They want.
See, she said this is not the way you treat human beings. But do you think this man care about, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans? He don't even give a damn about his own people, man. Right? He don't give a damn about his own people, man. So what makes you think he gonna care about you? He hates your guts, man. Neither does he regard to know anything about you or what you're going through, man. He don't care that you're homeless. He don't care that you don't have food. He don't care that you and your family is out in the cold, man. He don't give a damn about that, man. He don't regard to know it, right? It says, scornful men bring a city to shame, but wise men turn away wrath, man. And the only reason a lot of our people are in wrath is because they are dealing with an evil man. The reason why this country is dealing with wrath and crime and death and destruction and all types of hell breaking loose is because what? They are dealing with scornful men. Right? But wise men will turn away all of that, man. Righteous men, rulers, which are the children of Israel, will turn away all of this wrath. Will turn away all of the crime, man. This is to show you that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not dealing with America, Babylon the Great. America, Babylon the Great is about to be destroyed, man. Right? So, yeah, man. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, like I said, right? So let's get that real quick. Because a lot of our people, right? They are not seeking the Most High. From their neighboring countries where they come from, they might not get the luxury of hearing the words of the Lord. May not. But the Most High brought them here to hear the word of the Lord. Or either to be destroyed, man. So this is Ezekiel 37, right? Ezekiel 37, I'm going to start at 15. Right? Let's go. And it says, reunion of Judah. Let's share it. It says, reunion of Judah and Israel. Judah will be the southern kingdom. Israel will be the northern kingdom. The word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, moreover, son of man, thou son of man, take thee one stick and write upon it for Judah, and for the children of Israel, his companions. Then take another stick and write upon it for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, and for all the house of Israel, his companions. Right? So this is the northern and southern kingdom coming back together. And join them one to another unto one stick, and they shall become one in thine hand. Whose hand? Yahweh Shem Yahushua's hand. And when the children of thy people shall speak unto thee, saying, wilt thou show us what thou meanest by these? Right? Say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, behold, I will take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim, and the tribes of Israel, his fellows, and will put them with him, even the stick of Judah, and make them one stick, and they shall be one in mine hand. So this is a prophecy. This is a future prophecy that's about to take place, right? This is a future prophecy that's about to take place, man, right? It says, and the sticks whereon thou writest shall be in thine hand before their eyes. Whose eyes? The nations, man. Right? Chiefly Esau, Edom. The nations, man. The Most High is about to bring the nation, about to bring the tribes together, man. No longer will they be oppressed in the land that they know it's not. Right? No longer will they be oppressed in their enemies' land, man. We're about to be saved from our enemies, man. Right? So let's go back. I got one more and I'm gonna close out. Right? I don't want this to be too long, so let's continue.
To go back into the rooms at the Watson Hotel. This is what they think of as their home right now. This is their home right now.
Mayor spokesman plans are to transition the hotel to meet a large number of asylum seeking families with children. These single men in Red Hook. The city says more than 42,000 asylum seekers have arrived in New York City. More coming, and resources are already spread. Volunteer advocates argue the city should put these migrants in some of the most expensive pieces of real estate in the world.
He could have easily, along with Governor Hochul, opened up all the vacant luxury apartments. We are on 57th Street right now. This is Billionaires Row. Half of the super towers on this street are empty.
But you think East Saw Edom, especially the ones that live on Park Avenue by Central Park, West 57th Street over there, you think they want, you Jakes over there, man? No. They want you to work for them. But after you finish your after you punch out, they want you to punch out, man. They want you to leave. They want you to get far away from them. They don't even want to see you if you're holding doors for them, helping them, with their luggage, right? Working at their coffee shops, cooking their food. That's all they want to see you for, man. They don't want to see you for nothing else, man. They damn sure don't want to come out their door and see you, with a nice apartment where they paying, money and you living there rent free. They damn sure don't want to see that, man. Right? But a lot of our people, they love this devil, man. A lot of our people, they wanna take hold of this devil and have compassion for him, man. When this devil don't give a shit about you, man. Right? Let's go.
Of course, that begs the question, who would pay for all those luxury apartments? City Hall insists the facilities at Brooklyn Cruise Terminal will provide the same services as every other humanitarian relief center in the city, and that families with children need a place to call home, too. City Hall blames outside agitators for causing a scene out here tonight. Clearly, no easy answers.
And there you go, man. There you have it, man. Right? You have them, they're upset. Right? You see them out here, man. Look at this. They said over 50 of them. Right? Over 50, over 70, I believe. Asylum seekers protests moved from Midtown to Brooklyn Marine Terminal, man. The cap is about to burst off the bottle, man, here in American Babylon the Great, man. It's about to be full-blown anarchy, man. Esau Edom thinks he has control and he can make the moves and people are going to react the way he wants them to. But Yahweh Shem Yahushua is in control of this movie, man. So let's get one more and we're going to shut it down. Because what you see is the tribes, they're going to come together. Right? All of this is future prophecy where Yahweh Shem Yahushua is about to wake the tribes up, man. Right? And we gonna hey, it's about to go down, man. So this will be my last one. This is the book of Baruch, chapter 2, verse 28. Start at 28. As thou spakest by thy servant Moses in the day when thou didst command him to write thy law before the children of Israel, saying, so the law was given to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and only you. And everybody knows about Moses, right? It says, if ye will not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall be turned into a small number among the nations. And aren't we small? We are great. We are the biggest nation on the planet. But what? We are divided. So that makes us small, right? It says, to a small number among the nations where I will scatter them. when we're scattered, we are the smallest. But when we come together, we are the largest group of people on the planet, man. Right? It says, for I knew that they would not hear me. Why? Because it is a stiff-necked people. Our people are stiff-necked, man. You Israelites, you are stiff-necked, man. In every tribe, man, you are stiff-necked, man. You don't want to hear the words of the Lord, man. You buck up against it. Right? So it says, for I knew that they would not hear me because it is a stiff-necked people. But what did the Lord say? But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. So during our affliction and the hell that we're about to go through, we're going to remember ourselves, man. We're going to remember that we are Israelites. We're going to remember that we are the chosen people, man. Right? And shall know that I am the Lord their power, for I give them an heart and ears to hear, meaning a mind. Right? So the Most High is going to put it back into our remembrance who we are, man. It says, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity. So we are going to praise and seek and know who our power is, man. We are going to praise Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua in the land of our captivity and think upon my name, which his name is Yahweh, man. B'Shem Yahushua. His name ain't Yah, his name ain't Jesus. With Northern Kingdom, they love to say Jesus, Jehovah. Those is not his name. Those are not the names of the Heavenly Father and his Son. The true names of the Most High and who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ is Yahweh and Yahushua. Right? Those are the true names. It says, and return from their stiff necks, meaning they're going to repent. They're going to humble themselves. And from their wicked deeds. For they shall remember the way of their fathers which sinned before the Lord. Right? Right? And I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers. What land is that? The land of Israel. Right? We're going to go back home in a minute. We're about to be, man, listen. When we get home, right? It's going to be glorious, man. It's going to be glorious, man. And you can see all these things in the spirit. You can see how things are moving, right? The spirit that's out here, you can see it, man. Right? But check this out. This is who's going. And I will bring them again to the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's the line. That's the seed line. That's the royal bloodline right there. And they shall be lords of it, and I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished. Right? So that's it on that, man. Plain, man. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is about to deliver his people. Which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? The elect, because 2/3 of our people are going to perish here. They're going to die here because they are stiff-necked and they're going to remain evil and wicked in the sight of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. Until next time, Israel, love y'all. And shalom.